back to my channel. It's been about a week since I posted anything. I don't remember what my last video was really, what all I put in it. I do remember saying in one of my videos that I wasn't gonna test for ovulation and stuff this month. I lied. I totally did. Right now, I'm either 3 or 4 days post-ovulation. I did get my blood results back for my HCG last week, and it was negative. I did get in contact with my specialist. I do see my specialist on Monday, just because even if nothing is going on, I just want to be sure. She thinks that maybe I got a faulty test, but I got 2 positive digitals like a week apart, and then I got positive line tests too. So she either thinks, one, I either had faulty tests or I was pregnant and I had a chemical, but there's really no way to prove it now. So I'm going in Monday. I don't know if she'll want to do an ultrasound or not, but there are a couple things that I am concerned with other than getting the false positive pregnancy test. I want to talk about an HSG test. That's where they put dye through your tubes to make sure they're open and clear. It's the only test I've not had done yet. I had a laparoscopy done in May 1st, 2017, so it's been almost 2 years now. And when I had that done, they were checking for endometriosis. And I don't know if they did an HSG then, but my OBGYN at the time said that my tubes looked okay, but she never said, oh, they look fine, you don't have endometriosis on them, or they look fine and they're open and they're clear. I don't know. So I'm going to ask for that just because a lot can change in 2 years. Obviously, a lot has already changed with me in 2 years. Even a year. Like last year, I didn't have the issues I'm having now. So I'm going to ask for her to do one. I don't even care if I have to pay out of pocket for it. And I know that's probably a hefty expense, but I want it done. Another thing I'm going to talk to her about, for the last 4 years, down by my C-section scar, and if you've watched my earlier videos, you'll know that right on my C-section scar on the inside, I have a fluid-filled sac that wasn't noticed last year or anything like that. It just came up this year that it was noticed. So I don't know if it was just really small and it's grown, I don't know. But right down there for the past 4 years, I've had excruciating pain. It's almost like intense menstrual cramps. Sometimes it's so bad that I cannot move. I can hardly breathe because it hurts so bad. And it lasts 30 minutes to an hour, I would say. 4 years ago when it first started happening, it lasted a long time, like it lasted days. And then over the past few years, it's just gotten less and less. Well, it's starting to pick back up again. So I want to bring that up because I don't know if anything has changed with that sac, and that's why I am having those pains, or if it could be something else entirely. That pain originally is why they checked for endometriosis. So I really want to bring that up and see what the options are with that. I don't know. But I did want to give you guys an update because it has been a week, and I don't think I updated about my blood test. I can't remember if I did or not. So if I didn't, I wanted to throw that in this video. And I also wanted to let you guys know that I am seeing my fertility specialist Monday. So I'll probably have an update again on Monday about what we're doing. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do the videos of me taking pregnancy tests again, because that's another thing I want to bring up is, should I just ask for a blood test every single month? Like, is that something that I should be doing instead of taking home tests? Just because they're not really reliable for me anymore. I probably will still take them, but I probably won't film. I don't know. I don't know if I'll video myself doing them like I did last month. Just because there is a lot of emotion and frustration with them, especially after everything I just went through. So, I don't know. I'm still on the fence about that. I'm still working on, I'm gonna make a post today actually about seeing if anybody that has gone through miscarriage or infertility struggles would want to film a video with me for my vlog. I think that would be really awesome to do, to get other people's perspective on it. So I am still working on that. Also, I wanted to mention, I did have someone that subscribed to me on YouTube reach out to me on Instagram, talking about the struggles that she's going through. And I really just wanted to say, you know, it means a lot to me that people can find comfort in my videos and feel comfortable enough to reach out to me to just talk about it. That really means a lot. Like, that's the whole reason I do these videos, because when I first started going through this, almost, let's see, it'll be 10 years in November. When I first started going through this, I was 17, just turned 17 when I had my first miscarriage. Like, 6 days. 6 days after my 17th birthday, I had my miscarriage. I didn't know anybody going through any of this. I really honestly didn't know miscarriage was a thing that could happen. Like, I was super, super naive. That wasn't a thing anybody talked about then. There wasn't a big support for women going through this. I wish there had been, because maybe if there had been support like this, I would have been able to deal with things differently. Maybe I wouldn't feel the way I feel now, maybe. But that's my whole purpose in doing these. I think even if I can reach out to one person or touch one person's life by these videos, I feel like I've done my job, because it's important to me. I think there should be more awareness. I think there should be more help. I think there should be more financial help when going through these processes. And I hope that one day our healthcare system gets there. I really do. Because I know how frustrating it is to have health insurance that doesn't want to cover anything. So one of these days, I hope that we are in that spot with our healthcare system. I did go to therapy a couple times for my miscarriages. I went when I was 17 briefly. I only had like one visit. And then I went again in 2016 when I had my fourth miscarriage, because like I've said in the video with my husband, that miscarriage hit me the hardest out of all of them. Like, it was like running into a brick wall. Like, it hurt so bad, just because I wanted that baby so bad, and because I don't know, it just really, really hit me wrong. And that's when my anxiety came out. That's when I was diagnosed with it finally. And my depression came out really, really bad. I went down into a deep, deep, deep dark hole. Like, I fell apart. I quit my job because of how bad I was. If I saw a pregnant lady, I would have an anxiety attack. Like, it was very, very bad. So I did see a therapist for that. I went a few times. So it helps. I encourage anybody going through this process, even if you haven't lost a baby, even if you're just struggling with infertility without loss, if you need to seek guidance from a therapist, by all means, I encourage you to do it, because it does help to talk to people who are on the outside. If you talk to like friends and family who don't know what you're going through, you really get left frustrated. I found, in my personal opinion, with my experiences, it is so frustrating talking to friends and family about it, because they're not going through it, so they can't possibly understand how you feel. All they can do is give you a little bit of sympathy or empathy. They don't know. They have no idea. And so their advice is limited too. Like, they think that they're, doing the right thing by saying, well, you'll get there, or, when it happens, it'll happen, or, whatever the advice is. They think that they're doing their job. And I know how irritating that can be, and I know how hurtful it can be, and they don't really realize that. So talking to friends and family who don't go through it is a little hard. So talking to somebody on the outside looking in, or somebody who's even going through this process, helps a lot. Like, it really does. That's probably why I've made it through everything I've gone through, because I found other women who are going through this. So yeah, that's something. I'm working on getting somebody to video with me so we can get another perspective in this. So keep an eye out. Hopefully on Monday I will have another video update for you guys. Also, I am getting closer and closer with my credit to hopefully at the end of the year be approved for IVF if we haven't gotten pregnant, if that's still a road that we want to go down. I'm working so hard on it, and it's finally getting to the point where I'm paying off a lot of debt. I have a credit card now, and my credit is going up. So hopefully by the end of the year, we'll hopefully have something. I don't know, but just stay tuned. And if you're not subscribed to me, hit the subscribe button. If you want to know more about my journey, I don't usually post it on Instagram a whole lot, and I usually don't post on Facebook a whole lot about our journey. So YouTube is really where you're going to find all of the information. Or if there's something specific you want me to talk about, go ahead and leave it in the comments, and I will do my best to follow up with a video. Bye!